whenever you hear a woman say, oh, I don't care if a guy is not handsome, I don't care if the guy's not the most good looking, I don't care if the guy is not the most masculine, I'll take a guy that's in touch with his emotions. I want a guy who has no Instagram followers. I want a guy who has no bitches. I want a guy that no girl likes, and that's the type of guy that I want. So women are pretty much saying they prefer to date, unattractive men. And the thing is, not only is that far from the truth, but when women do go and date unattractive men or men that are less attractive than them, they don't understand that it's more of an insecurity thing rather than a power thing. Okay? Women will go and date somebody who they know is uglier than them. Why? Because they think, oh, if I get this guy who's gonna think not only am I the prize, not only is he less likely to cheat on me, not only is he, gonna think that I'm the best thing that ever happened to him, but it's like everybody's always gonna be like, wow, you always can do better, you can do better. So at the end of the day, she gets put on a pedestal and the guy around her is pretty much has to treat her like, he can lose her any second. So at the end of the day, what this does is this helps boost the woman's ego. This helps boost the woman's confidence. And the woman understands that when she gets a guy to feel like this about her, when she gets a guy to think, wow, not only can I not leave this girl because I'm not going to find any other girl, but it's like when she makes him feel like, oh, he can't even do better than her. This is where women become delusional. If a man is going to cheat, he's going to go and cheat. It doesn't matter if he gets a baddie, he's going to go and cheat on you with another baddie. If he was able to get you, whatever your train of thought was, another girl's thinking the same thing and he might get another girl. So it's like, not only do women that date ugly men get cheated on just like everybody else, but at the end of the day, they realize that, oh, I gave this man the power of thinking that, he was able to pull a baddie. So what he does is he ends up thinking that he's higher ranked than he really is. So all you did at the end of the day was help the man and discredit yourself, because people are like, oh, why would you go date that guy when you can do way better? And she'll be like, oh, it's not about the looks. It's not about, anything else. It's like, okay, well, he still cheated on you. And it's like you thought you had the power over him, but it's like he will still go and cheat on you. And when they do have the power over him, when they do have the man just tied on the finger, it's like the man doesn't really realize it. Most men, like I said, are just happy to even be in a relationship. They're just happy to not be single, that they're okay with letting the women do whatever. They do treat the women like the prize. And the best example of this is any TV show. The man is always some fat guy who's like nowhere in the women's league, and the woman's like the skinny, sexy lady or whatever, and she's gonna pretend to be in a happy marriage, happy life, whatever. And at the end of the day, the man is always the submissive one. The man is always the one that's, oh, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, yeah. And the woman would be like, oh, you can't do that. He'd be like, oh, I don't want to piss off my wife. Or it's like, and what is that doing? Brainwashing men to think more feminine. It's brainwashing men to think, oh, you gotta let the woman be the one taking control. You gotta let the woman think that she's a prize. You gotta let the woman set the frame. You gotta always impress the woman. And at the end of the day, that's not how it goes. Why? Because she's going to leave you for somebody else